as of now played out an entire street test with stunning video on Kawasaki's astounding new H2SX SE a while back. However, why let that prevent us from returning to the most noteworthy positioned bicycle I at any point raved about, with a 97.5% endorsement rating, and with the primary motor I at any point gave an immaculate 20. Smooth. She has an inclination that she's adjusted and blueprinted. Regardless they do that with speedster motors? On the off chance that you've been killed with huge inline fours since you don't care for buzz, shiver, or vibration, you have to take this one for a test ride. Double counterbalancers render it velvety. Does the impeller turning 9.2 times speedier than the wrench wipeout vibes as well? Do steel tube outlines clammy out vibes superior to anything aluminum pillar ones? Fuel efficiency, 40 miles per gallon for a bike that makes this sort of energy is better than average. You're not helping save the planet, but rather, well, you're not driving a creature truck either. Supercharging. It just isn't done, sir. The big four all fiddled with turbocharging decades back, yet no one's had the gallstones to fabricate a constrained enlistment creation bike again until this one. Finally. More power, 171 back-wheel stallions on our dyno is a sizable stable, and each one of those horses is wonderfully saddle-broken and all-around carried on. Likewise, for the genuinely forever discontent, it would seem that the SX could blow directly through the 180 horsepower boundary with a touch of tuning in the vicinity of 10 and 12,000 revolutions per minute, for extraordinary, constrained commitment on salt pads and relinquished hair strips. Suspension of skepticism, I thought it was all-ins, so rich and controlled was the ride, yet it's kib. Furthermore, it's not only the best tuned suspension Kawasaki's at any point done, it's a portion of the best suspension we've ever ridden period. Journey control. The principal Kawasaki Dawn bicycle so prepared. Try not to leave home without it. Likewise ABS, EMU controlled footing control, TFT show on the SE demonstrate, and so on. Puppy ring gearbox moves without a doubt in Schwebe, and plumping for the SE form likewise gets you in up, down auto shifter that is the following best thing to having a full programmed transmission. Rivermark. Kawasaki hasn't joined this uncommon image to any of its cruisers since its most punctual models from the 60s. Everything about the H2 is notably better than Kawasaki's typical level of value, fit and complete, which is truly damn high in the first place. You can really get one. Dissimilar to the H2 and H2R, which required preparing and putting down an expansive store, it would appear that you can walk around numerous Kawasaki merchants and get a H2SX or SX SE for list cost. The slippery manner by which this bicycle constructs speed will frequently have you amazed when you look down and perceive how quick you are motoring. You'll be requiring a type of radar indicator or numerous relatives in police offices. The seat's somewhat delegated shape isn't the most loved of 2 or 3 tight, thin butts we met. Some are mooched that not exclusively are the packs an additional cost alternative, however they're similar ones Kawasaki utilizes on its more Walker Ninja and Versys 1000s. With respect to me, any sacks are superior to none, and these work incredible and utilize the start key. All things considered, a few people simply don't need a green cruiser, which the SX SE is. What's more, some don't need a dark bike, which is the main flavor for the base model SX. To me, the SE is Emerald City, and I simply need to put on my ruby shoes and ride there consistently. $22,000 for the H2SX SE and $19,000 appear like a great deal of cash for a Kawasaki. Indeed, it's actual, yet for all the hots recorded above, I think we have to recalibrate our satchel strings and comprehend that these run toe-to-toe with premium bikes from Europe. Truth be told, some would state, me, that these Kawasaki succeed premium cruisers from Europe. They're likewise significantly less costly than the first H2 and H2R. The most genuine knot is that regardless of its steel estimating, a considerable lot of us including yours really, presumably can't legitimize such a costly bodice ripper of a cruiser. That is extremely hot, however, in light of the fact that you realize that now Kawasaki has this supercharger thing down, we will see it on other somewhat more common sense green bicycles to come. Some of them may not be green. Here's to you.